Every day, the Children's Trust makes life worth living for some of the most severely disabled children in the UK. Some children become disabled suddenly as a result of an accident or illness. For those children, we can help them rebuild their shattered lives. We give their families hope. Others may be born with their disabilities. We give these children the chance to live life to the full, with the very best therapy, education and nursing care. But we can't do this without the help of fundraisers and donors from right across the UK. Here are just 3 reasons why you should support the Children's Trust.
Oliver was sitting having tea with his brother and sister when he was about 18 months old, and reached across the table, grabbed across the table to some grapes that were in his sister's bowl, and put several in his mouth and choked on it immediately, and suffered severe brain damage. At the Children's Trust we had intensive therapy every day. Oliver stayed overnight. We did things like taught him to eat again. He had a feeding tube for several months, and he had to learn to drink first of all and then to eat, swallow safely. We used the multi-sensory room on the house. Most days we went in there, and he loves music. He loved the music and the lights, and when he was getting his sight back, that was really, really important. He's still improving every day. He can stand holding on to a couple of fingers. He's trying to step, so we're hoping that he will walk at some stage. And he just really, as you can see, full of beans. Without the Children's Trust, I just can't say how much progress he would have made. I really worry that if we hadn't been here, he would have not made anything like the progress that he did. The staff were fantastic. They couldn't have done more to help. They were all absolute professionals, and they were extremely kind, which we really appreciated. Absolutely super. I would say it's a fantastic place, and it needs all the support that it can get, because there are very few places for children with an injury like Oliver's.
Justin was born with kidney failure. That was the only problem he had. He came home when he was about 8 months old. We had to do dialysis at home. And when he was about 2, he had a kidney from my husband, and we thought everything was going to be fine. And about 3 months later, he had a seizure, and I had to resuscitate him. And they realized the next day he had water on the brain, which is a whole other new problem. He was in hospital a lot for a long time, and one of the nurses actually mentioned the Children's Trust. I hadn't heard about the Children's Trust before that. Since he came to the Trust, we've been able to see him as much as we like, and he is a very good school. He gets physio a lot, and he can now speak, and he can crawl, and he's doing really well. When Justin comes home,
He loves my room.
He loves your room.
He's like, you wanna go up to my room?
So hopefully he can come up to your room a bit more, and just be with us as a family. The Children's Trust is going to train us so that we will be able to take care of him ourselves. In the next few months, we should be able to take care of him, take him home alone, and if we need them, they will be at the end of the phone line. There's all the help here that you need to get through the difficult times you go through sometimes, when things happen to your children that you don't expect. So you can get all the help you need here.
Well, when I was 10, I was outside my house riding my bike, and I got across the road, and I got run over. I got knocked off my bike. When I first come to the Children's Trust, the doctors thought in the hospital where I was that I wouldn't live. I wouldn't live, and if I lived, I would have just been a vegetable. And so coming to the trust has helped me a lot, as you can see. The trust helped me to walk, talk, see, like to see, and yeah, run, swim, and all of that. Yeah, I learnt to ride my bike again, yeah. The trust, when I was leaving, they bought me a bike, say, for a goodbye present, bought me a bike.
There's nowhere else like the Children's Trust, and with your help, we can reach out to even more children and families. We can change even more lives. Why not join us and show your support?